So the purpose of this video today is to talk about um, shoes for lifting weights in. I find I see a lot of people that come into the gym with running shoes on, basketball shoes on, sandals on, who knows, whatever it is. But I find that weightlifting, you need a specific shoe if you're going to do it effectively anyway. You're going to need a specific shoe for your purpose. Uh, and I find that the best shoe that you can have is a shoe that just has a nice flat sole. Uh, and be that Vans. I have Vans. I also have Chuck Taylors. Anything like that, really. Any type of Van, any type of Chuck, high top, low top, doesn't really matter. Those work spectacularly. Maybe I think it's the if you want to have something that looks a little more stylish. I, I think it's the Minimus. I don't know who makes it. New Balance, Reebok, somebody. But something that basically has a nice flat sole. You don't want anything that's been designed for running in to lift weights in. Or even if I'm in a pinch, I'd rather squat barefoot or deadlift barefoot than I would in a running shoe. Uh, also, you also have an option to go with an Olympic weightlifting shoe. Those are a little more expensive than Chucks or Vans. I mean, those usually run about 40 or 50 bucks. Olympic weightlifting shoes usually cost on the low end, probably around 100, to the very high end up to $200. But the purpose of the Olympic shoe is it gives you a little bit of an elevated heel if you have a pretty upright squatting style, or if you're doing Olympic weightlifting, cleans, jerks, snatches, things like that. You're going to want to have a shoe like this. It's going to allow you to have a little more ankle movement forward, and that's what you're going to need for a little more upright squatting style that you're going to need for Olympic weightlifting. But they're definitely worth the price. I've had these for about 3 years, and they still look brand new. Hell, they're even still a little shiny because I only use them for one thing: squatting. Squatting. Sometimes they've been mainly just squatting, and then they just last forever. I mean, they really do. Still look brand new. So if you're going to lift weights, make sure you're in appropriate footwear. Don't use, you wouldn't wear football cleats on a basketball court, so you shouldn't wear football cleats in a weight room either. So just get appropriate footwear. Just some nice flat-soled shoes. Vans, like I say, Vans, Chucks, very cheap. Probably last longer than the running shoes anyway. Mine usually last me 6 to 9 months, and that's when I wear them all the time too. So, real good buy. Look into that.